What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Cowboy Slot channel. Got another reaction video for you today. If this is your first time on the channel, my name's Brantley. I'm a slot technician currently working in the field and worked for several casinos in the past and several different parts of the industry, all working with slot machines. On this channel, I do give you guys advice, tips, and tricks on how to better your slot play, have a better time in the casino, and make your budget last longer. But today, we're doing another reaction video. Now, in the previous reaction videos that we've done so far, we've covered some malfunctions where the player did get paid. But in this video, we're going to cover a malfunction where the player didn't get paid. And we're going to break that down, see exactly what caused this, what you should do if this happens to you. And we're, of course, going to give some commentary throughout the video. Today's video is provided by my good buddies over at Let's Go HandPay. So be sure to check out their channel. And also the full video is going to be in the video description down below. So head on over to that link if you want to see the full video and also support their channel as well. So let's get this pulled up on the screen. Let's get started. All right, so it looks like we're starting out on the Monte Carlo machine. This is over at Park MGM. It's a very old machine. It's older than dirt, but you know, it's got a big progressive on it. It can be pretty fun to play. So let's pop it up on the screen here. Let's watch it, see how we do, and just exactly what problem did they encounter and break it down a little further.
All right, Monte Carlo, I gotta try it. It's still not hit the 650 figure. I thought for sure by the time I come back to my next
that
trip.
Progressive has been around forever.
Yeah, so $300 what I put in there. Normally I put $200, but for some reason I'm like, I'm gonna put $300 in.
It's a good starting budget for the game. I mean, max bet's only $3 to play. $300 gets you some pretty good gameplay out of the game. So budget-wise versus bet amount, pretty good. It's about what I would recommend starting with on a game like this is, you know, $300 for a $3 bet. So that's what I'd recommend starting with. So good on the budget.
Gotta give Monte Carlo a try every trip, at least.
Scatter bonus.
I used to play it maybe 2 to 3 times a trip. Now I just do it once a trip. I think that's enough.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Did you hear it make that noise before it even did that?
All right. So he mentioned this in the video. Did you hear it make that noise before it hit that? So also, you can tell in the winner paid window, it's throwing out that number 37. Now, on these older machines, now when newer machines have a problem, it's pretty easy because a message will either come up on the screen or it will tell you in words. But we're dealing with a machine that is ancient. So back in the day, those codes meant something. So there's a lot of different codes out there. Now, 37, and the fact that it made that noise and then also obviously it locked up, it stopped playing. Basically what that is the reel missed its mark. One of those reels missed its mark. So when a player is playing a slot machine, anytime that you play, the minute that you hit the spin button, there's a bunch of things that transpire, but you hit the spin button. As soon as you hit the spin button, the random number generator spits out random numbers that is then assigned to a virtual pay table, which tells the reels where to go. So actually the reels spinning on the screen, even though this is all happening very fast, the reels spinning on the screen is actually the last part of the process. That's the last step of the process. New machines work the exact same way. Once the reels are spinning, the computer has already told the reels where to go. Now, this is essentially, it is a reel tilt. Now, on a lot of older machines out there with reel tilts, a lot of times you get it where the reels will just start spinning randomly. They'll start doing a slow spin and the machine locks up. But there are some machines out there that they'll throw an error code or something, or in this case, just completely stop working. You know, he bet the credit amounts, machine locked up with an error code. What that tells me as a technician is one of those reels missed the mark. So the random number generator instructed the reels on where to go and where to stop. One of those 3 reels did not go to the right place. Now, we don't know which one didn't go to the right place yet until, you know, they come out and they essentially have to open the door, close the door, turn the key, whatever, and get it to where it cycles back and goes back to where the reels were supposed to go, which it will do. But there's a couple things that we're going to add commentary-wise on here. Is this, what do you guys think? Leave in the comments down below. So obviously the 100 pay hit the line, but he did not get paid for it. So do you think that this would be a malfunction that the casino would void? I'll give you the correct answer here in a minute.
Interesting. It's got 100 pay, but wait, did it? Something's wrong. It went ring.
Yeah, and now
I wonder if this is a malfunction. We're not actually going to get paid.
So it is a malfunction. And in this case, so here's the thing. Stuff like this is kind of what you see a lot on the news. Not so much now today because modern machines are a lot more advanced and it doesn't happen as often, but especially on these older machines. And I know a lot of people like to say things like, well, the casino will void it if you get paid for it. And, I heard about it on the news. A lot of those stories are repeats and they're very old and they take place on older machines like this. So I asked you earlier, is this a malfunction that the casino would void? The correct answer is yes, it would be a legitimate malfunction that the casino would void. The reason being is because the reels spinning is the after effect of what has occurred. So the random number generator told the reels to go to a specific spot. And when you're dealing with mechanical parts like this, when you're dealing with parts that are spinning and moving, the computer is what they have to go off of, okay? The spinning reels is just the display. It's the after part. So if a reel, happened to spin and it missed its mark, in this case, the 100 pay hit the line, it didn't award the credits because the 100 pay was maybe not supposed to hit the line. So that would be a malfunction that the casino would deny, they would void. It does suck, but when you are dealing with mechanical parts like this, it is possible. It does happen. You're dealing with something that moves. You're dealing with something that is supposed to hit a certain spot. So it is very possible that, hey, it wasn't supposed to land there. So let's go through and let's watch the rest of this here. And we'll add some more commentary as we go along because I want to see how they correct it.
All right, they came and fixed it. Look, it stops above it, not on it. So we didn't actually get the 100 times pay. Dang it. So that was really weird that it landed on the 100 times pay, but it was supposed to, I guess, land up above.
And that does happen with mechanical machines. It is very rare, but I mean, again, we're dealing with a machine here that's very, very, very old. So it is very, very possible for that to occur. And yes, if that is the spot that the reel was supposed to go, that the computer instructed the machine, hey, I need you to put this reel at this spot, and something mechanically happened where the reel missed a spot or stopped too soon or went too far, then yes, that is a legitimate malfunction. This is why they put that sticker on the machine that, or in the game rules that say malfunction voids, pays, and plays. Obviously, our YouTuber here, is very understanding of it. He was very cool about it, but there's a lot of people out there that, they would throw a big fit or they'd go to the media and, a lot of times, and this is the sad and unfortunate thing, not just with stuff like this, but just with everything in general. The media has a big problem with leaving stuff out and leaving details out. Well, this is a detail that is really important because on a machine like this, yes, it was not supposed to go there. So yeah, it does suck, but that is what happens.
Oh, and it doesn't work. Oh no. We should have pushed the button before she left.
Okay, so really quick, the machine should be playable. So this is now kind of taking a different twist there. So perhaps, even though they cleared out the error code, it's possible that the machine still has yet to put those reels in the correct place. So let's go see.
All right. Oh, wait, what just happened?
You pushed that 3 times.
Okay.
Wait.
And now it's...
And now we got it?
All right. So it actually wasn't, looking at this, it actually was not the 100 pay symbol that was out of place. Yeah. So this was the before. This was when the malfunction first occurred. So something skipped at some point. The reel didn't hit the right spot, or, it could have been, the door was bumped or something that triggered that to actually lock up. So good news about this one. It was supposed to hit the 100 pay. It just had missed its mark or something beforehand. So he did get paid for that. Let's continue to watch this because there's
okay. Well, instead of you sitting here the whole time just trying to get and now we got it. Look, there's a decimal right there.
That's the exact
and that decimal actually does mean something. I'll explain in a minute.
So it's like that is so weird because
So what it did was, it's taking into account the bet that you did before the real tilt actually occurred. So he still had those credits that was attributed to that game that was committed to spinning those reels. So that's why the credit amount didn't change. That's why it was 286. Now it's 386. It didn't deduct 3 additional credits because you still had those 3 credits that you were playing off. Now, he did mention the decimal point. That dot actually does have meaning. In this particular case, what that dot means is that the door was previously opened, and this is the first time that it's being played since the door has been opened. So we will see that decimal point go away. But on these older machines, it's kind of quirky because there are some things about these older machines, because obviously, there's not a new style screen or display that'll say, main door open or whatever. It'll just put a decimal point there, and that's what that means. So everything has meaning with these older machines.
Sure, we're gonna have to rewind this go back and look at it. But I'm pretty sure it was at 286, and so that means that hit actually did hit. But whenever she did the thing and spun the wheels,
credited it.
Yeah,
correct.
So weird. I've never seen this before. Anyways,
yeah, so it's just a general real tilt. So obviously, in this case, that 100 pay was in fact supposed to hit the line, but there was something else that occurred. Either a reel had skipped or something of that nature that made it go into that real tilt phase. Now, big thing to keep in mind here. Yes, this absolutely does happen. Now, it is possible for something like this to occur where the symbol does land and it wasn't supposed to land there, and there's an error code that comes up. Now, in that case, yes, that would 100% void this payout. So, had obviously when they did the spin off, when they cleared the error code and he did the spin, obviously it came back to that 100 pay point because it was supposed to land there. It must have just been one of the other reels that had skipped for some reason or missed its mark, but it was supposed to land there. So fortunately, he did still get it. But there are several cases out there where you would not get it, and that would be a legitimate malfunction for the casino to void. As a tech, I would back that. I would back the casino by voiding that pay. Because again, a lot of people think that when you're playing slots, you're in direct control of the reels, but there's a lot of other aspects that happen before those reels even start spinning. So you push the spin button, everything else transpires, and the reels is actually the after effect of all of that. So let's keep watching this a little bit more, see how he does.
Oh, we got it.
Spin bonus.
All right, 20's the worst. So
okay,
that's
20's the worst, so we just got to do better than 20.
Of course, we didn't get that. The last person did. Let's get the 200. Or the 60.
60, not bad. I mean, it's 3 times what the worst one is.
60 a lot on this one.
Hey, you're doing pretty good. Started with $300 at 417, well now 414. All right, we got another wheel spin here.
Like a friend of mine or family member or anybody like that, I don't know.
Hopefully it can be better than 60.
Progressive like that, that huge. 50. All right, went from 60 to 50. We'll take it.
Well, hey, still something. It's $50. Actually doing pretty good on this game. I mean, $300 in, 470 in the machine. That's pretty good. Let's see how this ends. Oh, this is a nice little hit. Oh, $20 for that. That looks like it should always be more. I hate when slots are like that. When you get something and you're like, oh, this should be really good, and it's not. It's like, oh. All right, let's see here.
All right, this will be the last one. Come on.
Last spin.
650 pay.
Okay, 650 pay. Yeah, I like my wife's idea better. All right, 300 in.
All right.
400 out.
Not bad.
We'll take that. $100 on it.
All right. So, I mean, hey, $300 in, $400 out. So made $100. At least you made some money on it. I think that was pretty good budget control. That was a good bet amount for a good starting budget, and you made some money off of it. Consistency and slow play, stuff like that, especially on these older games, is really kind of the key to success with slots. And as long as you're having fun and getting some good gameplay out of it, then really, slots can be very enjoyable. You just have to know how to limit yourself and budget and play accordingly. All right, so a little bit different of a malfunction in this one. Now, this could have gone completely the opposite way. It's possible that 100 pay was not supposed to hit the line, and thus you would not be paid for it. That is a legitimate malfunction, and it should be, because again, the computer is what instructs the reels on where to go. So if the RNG says, hey, go here, and the reel doesn't follow directions and it decides to fall someplace else, which happens with mechanical parts, then yes, that is a legitimate malfunction for the casino to void. So if this ever does happen to you, what should you do? Well, first of all, you want to wait until the real tilt is actually cleared. So in this case, he lucked out. That 100 pay was in fact supposed to hit the line, and he finally did get paid for that. But if this does happen to you, number one, never freak out. Never freak out about it. Number two, just be patient. Wait for them to clear the error code. And number three, if you didn't get paid, but you really felt that you should, try to document as much as possible. Take pictures of the machine, take pictures of everything that was transpired or a video, and you can go to your gaming commission's office to file a complaint. But in this situation, thankfully, he did end up getting paid, which is good, but he could have not gotten paid, in which case the casino would have been legitimate to deny that. So let me know down in the comments below what you thought of this and what you would have done in this situation. And as always, guys, if you do have a video or maybe a news article or a reel or short clip or something like that that you would like me to react to, you can always feel free to send that to me. I'm going to put my email address down in the video description. So if you do have a submission that you would like, please do send that over to me. I'll be happy to review it. Also, again, if you are new here, do check out our video library. There's tons of game recommendations in there. There's tips and methods that you can do to better your chances when you're at the casino, all backed by actual technical experience and, of course, technical-based information working with slot machines. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button either. It's 100% free to do, helps the channel out a lot. Give this video a like. Of course, a subscribe would be nice.
Thanks so much for watching. Check out these other videos and be sure to subscribe to the channel for more slot tips. It's always free. Visit ropethejackpot.com for free guides and a whole lot more. Catch you on the next episode.